Good morning, and what do you buy here in Dubai real estate? Well, actually, I'm going to turn the question around to you, because ultimately, you know whether you are looking for a property as a home to move into or more as an investment. So really decide first of all what type of buyer you are before you even pick up the telephone to your trusted real estate agent. And you know, when it comes to buying as an end user, we are acting as your consultants. We are matchmaking you, if you like, to your dream property. But we cannot convince you of a property. We're not here to sell you a property, because ultimately you know what you want. Whether it may be a garden because you have pets, or you may need proximity to a golf course, in which case you go for the golf course communities, or maybe there are certain schools that you need to be in a 5 kilometer or less radius for the school pickup time. So analyze what it is you're looking for, and that is when the broker, or any of your agents can come in and advise you. Now, if you're an investor, on the other hand, you are absolutely looking at your return of investment, and in this market, you're looking at your rental demand, which is why I felt the need to do a small video like this one today, because you want to understand the trends of Dubai. You want to understand where is it people are actually looking to move to as a tenant or as a client, and in that way you can analyze more readily and more easily what it is that you want to purchase to match those requirements. So let's have a look. Property Finder, the #1 portal here in Dubai, has done a fantastic trend report this year, and I've put together some of my feedback and my personal opinion on what has come out as top and why I feel that way, given my experience of 7 years here in Dubai real estate market. So if we look first and foremost at the most searched areas for apartments, the #1, believe it or not, for the last 12 months has been Burj Khalifa. Now, I imagine that is because prices have come down drastically by almost 50%. Once you were purchasing a property for 4,000 dirham per square foot, now you can find properties for just above the 2,000 dirham mark, which is very, very exciting to live in such an iconic tower in such a central, pivotal point of this city. Second is Marina Gate, and Marina Gate is in Dubai Marina. I personally love it. It's a brand new property, stunning views, and what makes it more attractive are the services, the common areas, the gym, the swimming pool, and the proximity right there to the waterfront and all of the shops. So proximity to shops and amenities is very key. And third most searched apartments of 2018 was the Burj Vista. Now, Burj Vista is very recent. It's the newest kid on the block, shall we say, in downtown Dubai, handed over by Ema in the last 2 months only. So naturally that's been searched a lot, and there's some great modern living offered right there in Burj Vista, with views out towards Burj Khalifa. Fourth is the Index Tower, surprisingly. Now, the Index Tower is an older building in the DIFC area. DIFC, for those of you unfamiliar, is the Dubai International Financial Center, where all of the banks and the traders are based. So naturally, you know, people are looking for quality, for proximity to the offices, because you're working long hours or perhaps very random hours with the international time zones. So, and then fifth place, which is quite a new one, is Nikki Beach. And Nikki Beach is offering residences, and because it's just hit the market, just been handed over by Midas in the last 6 months, naturally there's been a lot of searches. Now, just because these properties have been most searched does not mean they are most in demand. It just means that those are where people's attention has been caught for this particular period. Now, if we were to look at the most searched villas of 2018, then in top place is District 1, which is in the Mohammed bin Rashid city. Now, District 1, why? Well, it's only 4 kilometers from Dubai downtown and the DIFC, the International Financial Central District. So naturally, if you can have a mansion, a villa with such proximity, you know, you can have all of the benefits of a community for your family, and yet just be a couple of minutes drive to your office. And I mean, look, if you think about it, where else in the world can you buy villas, say in Manhattan? Are there villas within 4 kilometers of Manhattan, of Wall Street? Absolutely not. Are there any such mansions within 4 kilometers of the heart of the Bank District in London? Again, absolutely not. You have to travel at least 25 minutes on a train. So, second and third most popular villas searched of 2018 were Sidra and Sahil, both in the Dubai Hills district, and of course that's because of the incredible payment plans. So I'm going to touch on that in just a minute, but we're all about cash flow now, we're all about saving our pennies, and you know that has been very, very attractive to the buyers out there. In fourth place has been garden villas on the Palm Jumeirah. Now why is that? Well, a lot of nationalities do move to Dubai for the sun and the warmer climates, and so naturally if there is, and the sea, and if there is proximity to that, then of course people are going to look at that. And garden homes on the Palm Jumeirah, so every garden home, it's a villa, it's 5,000 square foot built up, they all have their own private beach straight out of the back garden. Can you imagine that? So if you're coming to Dubai, people are looking for that little upgrade in life to have a beach lifestyle. So those have radically come down in price. I mean, there are garden villas I know recently that have gone for as little as 6.5 million dirham. Watch this space. And in last place were the most searched villas of 2018 were Victory Heights. And Victory Heights is actually in very close proximity to the golf course, which is probably why, and I know there's some fabulous schools there. Now, if we look at the most searched areas, these have been in top place Marina, then downtown, then Palm Jumeirah, Arabian Ranches, and Business Bay. But what I will say to you is there are a lot of areas in the off-plan range which people have not considered. Don't be quick to judge areas and communities until you've seen what may actually match your requirements in other areas. And again, this comes down to the expertise and the knowledge of your agent. So, for example, there's Dubai Hills, there's Mohammed bin Rashid City, there's JVC, we've got Dubai Creek Harbour and Dubai Land, and these all are offering some fabulous new properties with state-of-the-art facilities within. And then what I'm going to do now quickly